Hi everyone, my name is Jessica Wojciechowski. You have to excuse my out of the shower hair, um, but I want to introduce myself. I am finishing up my master's degree, which I'm sure most of you are too. I currently live in Chesterfield, Virginia, so I'm pretty far away from where most of you probably are. But I'm originally from the Philadelphia area. I love the city of Philadelphia. I miss it, kind of want to go back someday. Um, or move back someday, I should say. Huge Philadelphia Eagles fan. So it's been a good year for us. We're not done yet. Um, Other than that, on a personal level, um, my focus is secondary education, particularly history. Social studies is my certification. Um, I love to work with high school students. I think that they're a really fun group. I like helping them move on to the next unit of their life and seeing them really develop into young adults. I also like that they can be held accountable. I like that you can joke around with them. And I feel like you can really form a more lasting bond. When I look back on the teachers that I've had, many of the very influential ones were in my high school career as well as my college career. Um, Yet on a personal level, and maybe excuse the dark circles under my eyes, I have a 11-month-old who does not always sleep. So most nights I'm pretty tired. I'm usually handing in homework at a later time at night after he's in bed. So this year's been really crazy for me between student teaching and finishing up my degree and the birth of my son, and everything. So finally feeling like I'm a little on more steady ground. I'm looking forward to this course, even though I must admit that I am a bit intimidated by it. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about my project. I actually wrote it on my phone so that I don't forget what I have to say. Um, so my project is on the importance of vocational education and CTE, or career technical education, in the secondary setting. My goal is to determine the real worth and weight of these programs for students when it comes to preparing them for life beyond high school, whether it be further education or entering the workforce. I also aim to determine if there's any benefit to a student's academic performance in their core classes while enrolled in such programs. I currently have my surveys ready to go, and I'm just working on narrowing down participants and getting it officially up and running. So that's a long way of saying I really want to see the importance of career technical education, vocational education for secondary students. I will say this is something that's very near and dear to my heart. The high school that I student taught at has a really great like CTE programs, really good like criminal justice programs, vet tech programs, and stuff like that. But also personally, if you're from the Philadelphia area, I went to WB Saul High School. Yes, it's known as the farm school. So CTE and vocational education was really the base of our curriculum. We spent 3.5 hours a day outside getting mud on our hands, working with animals, working with each other, working with plants, although I'm no good at it, and everything like that. And I feel like I really learned a lot of life lessons in terms of me in the workforce as well as me in my educational journey. And a lot of them have trickled over. And I'm hoping to kind of see that in this research project as well. I'm trying to keep it unbiased, but I'm hoping to see that other people have somewhat similar experiences when it comes to these types of programs, because I do believe that they belong in more schools and they do deserve more funding. But I'm really interested to see the observations that others have made in the educational field and the observations that parents have made, and how students have felt about being able to participate in these programs as versus not being able to participate in these programs, and whether or not they wish it was more of an availability. Um, so that's pretty much all for me. Sorry I said a lot. I really hate recording myself. But I hope you all have a great night. I'm looking forward to having a great course. Bye.